sleep last night? How many information do you have from how you sleep or what you dream about? In the name of mercy Allah, I am Marwa Jamshidi, and after finishing A2 class, I'm here to defend the monograph that I've been working on for months about sleep and dreams. Sleep and dreams are fascinating aspects of human life. While we sleep, our brain is working, our body is active and processing information. I would like to start by what is sleep, why do we sleep, and what happens if we do not sleep. Sleep is a complex biological process that helps people to stay healthy, gather energy, and get the information. This process is controlled by an internal clock known as a circadian rhythm. Our ancestors used to sleep at night and wake up in the morning, and that's the reason hormone melatonin starts releasing at night and hormone cortisol during the day. It's not something we can change it, it's not changeable, it's not something we can control it. The need of sleep is because during the day we meet new people, learn lots of things, and process information, and all these process and stores only after we go to bed. Our sleep have a cycle that each of these cycles have 4 stages that after they finish, our mind starts to begins again. The stage 1 is REM, the stage where our body starts turning off, muscles relax, breathing slows down, and body temperature drops. You spend most of your sleep at this next stage, REM2, whereas each cycle might take 2 hours, you spend 1 hour at this stage to do the most superficial recoveries. To enter the next stage, your body and brains need to shut down more internal organs to do the recovery of great systems like neuron systems, blood systems, and defense systems. At this stage, the brain is nearly completely off and the whole body is recovering. At the moment you enter REM, rapid eye movement, the only part that's working is brain and the whole body is paralyzed. This stage is very short, about 3 to 4 minutes. The duration of sleep. As I mentioned, these cycles might take 2 hours, and each of these cycles provide energy for 4 to 5 hours. An adult needs 8 to 9 hours to feel the fresh next day. Children need 10 to 14 hours, depending on their age. But the need of sleep might be varying animals. For example, giraffes need only 1.5 hours sleep, 9.9, where brown bats need 19.9 hours every single day. What happens if you do not sleep or do not get enough sleep? In 1965, Randy Gardner, a 70-year-old student, stayed awake for 264 hours to see how it could not sleeping. On the second day, he wasn't able to focus. And the next day, he had problem to concentrate and become paranoid and start hallucinating. However, Randy at the end of the experiment, he had problem with short-term memory, concentration, become paralyzed, and hallucinating. Randy Gardner was able to recover without long-term memory and psychology. In others, losing shut-eye can cause hormonal imbalance, illnesses, stroke, diabetes, hallucination, and paralysis. In 2014, a devoted soccer fan died after watching 48 hours of watching World Cup, where his untimely death was due to stroke. Scientists found that people who get fewer than 6 hours sleep are 4.5 times at higher risk of stroke compared to get constant 7 to 8 hours of sleep. How sleep deprivation can cause such immense suffering? During our wake-up hours, our cells are busy broke down our energy to byproducts, including adenosine. As adenosine builds up, it's increased order to sleep, also known as a sleep pressure. Caffeine works by blocking the pathways of adenosine and the receptors and other waste products. We sleep to prevent this problem, but how? Scientists found something called lymphatic system is a cleanup mechanism that removes these toxic products and is much more active when we sleep. It works by cerebrospinal fluid that flush away this builds up. Let's enter the wonderworld of dream. We spend about 60,000 hours of dreaming in 8 years lifetime. It's a great amount, and it must have benefit for us. Otherwise, we would not spend that much time on doing this. We all dream, even if we do not remember them. Half of us remember one dream in a week, but women are more likely to remember their dreams compared to men. There are some phases and stages that our brain goes through to experience the dreams. The first phase is transition from wakefulness to sleep. As your body temperature drops, your breathing slows and your body muscles relax. Next one is light sleep, as your breathing slows even more, and it characterizes by a particular pattern called delta waves. You enter REM, the stage where your eyes move rapidly, and the stages where dreams happens. The way I've been thinking about dream has changed a lot through history. In almost all cultures around the world, dream has held a spiritual significance, but there was no more popular decoding compared to ancient Egypt. Egyptians used volume of books and interpreters to decode their dreams. But modern science has moved away from viewing dream as a worried message to decode. They started to asking why we dream and what benefits our brain gets from dreaming. There are some interesting theories that will go in details. The one is activation synthesis, the theory that says the mishmash picture, events, and things we experience in a dream are just biological process, that part of our brain is responsible to make sense about this. But then the experiment shows that they are not random. Some things are more likely to come in our dreams compared to others. Patterns of brain just after dreaming look a lot like brain is replaying the experience and memory of things that we actually had. To sum up all this information, scientists think that our dream are sort of memory replaying of the experiments we actually had, with the extra layer of varied things on them. Sometimes our dream turns to nightmares, but why? Why our brain is trying to make us replay the worst experience? Let's find out what actually a nightmare is. There's not a universally accepted definition for what is a nightmare, but known as a frightening, a stressing dream that goes as far as wakes you up. We dream, and our brain is trying to condition us in a phase environment and make us feel that situation. It might help our ancestors because life creating was part of their daily life and help them to survive. But in modern life, it might be debilitating. As we are social creatures and being social is so important for us, we are at the social synthesis theory that say we experience the social situations like a fight with a close friend, a date with a crush, and these situations might be an evolutionary advantage. The ability to see the world is a great and extremely important property and evolutionary advantage for humans, and part of a brain that is responsible for sight called visual cortex that got a big chunk of our brain. If you blindfolded for a few hours, your brain and the neurons of visual cortex start to rewrite it. And it shows that if you do not use it, you lose it. And the lengthy darkness of time might have risk for visual cortex. Scientists think that dreams help us to keep this vulnerable area of brains active. We don't know which of these theories might be true or proof, but we are also continue researches. The study of science about dream and sleep is the most challenging problem in neuroscience and psychology, but we are building a taller and taller picture about sleep and dreams. At the end, I want to say thank you from Afghanistan English Campus who helped me to get this much of knowledge and have the opportunity to be here.